So you guys remember a few videos ago when I was cooking that stuff? I wanted to show you what I was cooking or how I was doing it. Just spray your, can be a cast iron or just a regular iron pan. Spray it with some olive oil. Spray it with some olive oil. It's potatoes with onions and peppers, and they are kind of bland, so you will have to like season them. I usually just put like parsley or basil leaves in them. Let that heat all the way up. Your next ingredient is going to be 2 eggs, and I already got my big basket out here of eggs. 2 eggs, 1 slice of cheese, and then later I always fix some toast. And if you haven't tried it, try some mayonnaise on toast with your eggs, and it's actually really good. My brother told me to try it, and I actually ended up really liking it, and I've been doing it ever since he told me to. Turned out really good. Okay, so pour it in. I'll just cook the rest because there's only barely any in it. Okay. And you're going to want to put a lid on it. Now your eggs, you're going to want to, of course, don't get no eggshell in them. If you bite down into an eggshell, you're going to lose your appetite. If you haven't cooked eggs and you're still young, please have an adult supervision while cooking. Just mix your eggs up. You're going to want to scramble the eggs. And while you're doing this, make sure you're still stirring the stuff in your pot. You want salt and pepper. And then I put thyme leaves. You don't have to. You can put any ingredient you want in it. And I put parsley leaves in it. Have to let them burn. Mix in your ingredients really well into the eggs, and you're going to want a spoon to scrape the bowl because the eggs, when they're scrambled like this with no milk, it tends to stick to the bowl. If you want, I know usually when people make scrambled eggs they put milk. I do not with this. You can put milk. I haven't tried it, so I don't know how that would turn out. And the way you know that these are ready to put eggs in is that the potatoes will be soft enough that you can cut through them no problem. Don't forget to keep your area clean. You don't want anything causing a fire or can... And a little tip, if it's a grease fire, do not use water. Use salt. I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to pour my eggs in. You're going to want to mix it around so it don't stick. See, mine's already sticking. The only reason mine stuck is because I had to adjust the camera. The camera didn't want to stay in place. Next, go ahead and scrape again. Spray it. You don't want to use oil when cooking with this. It will make your eggs and potatoes greasy. And you don't want that. You don't want your food being greasy. That's bad for you. And rip it up. And put it all over it. I just do big chunks because it's all going to melt together anyway. Alright. And the key is, don't let this set in one place too long. Keep stirring it. You don't want it sitting too long. Go ahead and transfer it to your plate and it's ready to serve.